What's up, Bob? Home Cook Basics. Thanks for coming back to the channel. If you're new here or you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below. It helps me build my channel. So today we're talking about how to cut a cabbage. So this goes the same for a red cabbage or green cabbage. We happen to have a red cabbage here today, which really goes well in coleslaw, and it's really good at adding color to your salad or your dish. A lot of people braise it. I've never braised it, but I'm going to show you how to cut it in the easy way and a safe way.
First step is to take off the outer layers that don't look so good. Now if the root end of the cabbage is somewhat flat and you can put it on there and it stays pretty sturdy, you want to use that as your base. And we're going to cut through the root end. But this is really important to be careful because it's rolling around. You want to make sure you keep your hands away from that knife. But that's it, cut right through the root end. Now you're going to take one of those halves and make it into a quarter. So we're going to halve the half. Now you're going to do this with both sides, and that's going to give us 4 pieces of cabbage. Now we're going to remove the core from the 4 pieces that we created. Now that we made these quarters, it's going to make it a lot easier. See, you can put it on your side and just slice through at an angle. And see how it takes out the hearty, most white part of that core, the root that was part of the cabbage. So focus on getting the bulk of this white part off. It's a lot harder to eat, and I believe it's a lot more bitter. Now you're simply going to slice it to the thickness that you want. If you want it really fine for a salad or a coleslaw, slice it as thin as you want. You can use a mandolin for this too, and that really slices it thin. Now that's the cutting part on how to cut a cabbage. This goes the same for a green cabbage as well. But we're not done yet. You got to wash the cabbage. This is really important. We cut it this way because it grows in layers and the dirt grows in between all the cabbage. That's why we cut it first. But now we're going to clean it because now we're in between all the layers since we sliced it. I really like using a salad spinner for this. It's a lot easier. So go ahead, load it up with your cabbage and then bring it over to the sink and fill it with water. I like to get, almost all the way up the cabbage. And then I'm going to just work it with my hands to get any unwanted dirt that was in the layers of cabbage when it was growing. Now go ahead and drain off that water. And then bring it on back and give it a spin. So now you got some freshly cut cabbage that'll go great in your next coleslaw. Hey, if you liked what you saw today, please subscribe down below.
So that's it, how to cut a cabbage. You can see it's very simple and easy. Check out some of my other quick tips and videos, or one of my recipes. And I'll see you next time on Home Cook Basics.